This knife could win Knife of the Year. RoseCraft's Cumberland River Coke bottle, a design that traditional collectors are calling groundbreaking. I'm Slippy, and today I'm unboxing the exclusive first look at RoseCraft's new Cumberland River Coke bottle knife. Now, this isn't just another slip joint. The Coke bottle design is unlike anything I've seen in the last few years, and at $60 and £70, this could be the sleeper hit of 2025. This one, coming straight out of RoseCraft's traditional line, comes in a standard traditional box. We have the logo, the model number, which this one is RCT026, and this one is TWB for toasted white bone. Usual stuff, comes wrapped in wax paper, goes inside the foam, keeps the knife safe. Yeah, box, great stuff. I was concerned they might be a little too big for me personally, but honestly, after the first impressions, the Coke bottle shape is immediately striking, and you can see that beautiful swell center here. The handle flows incredibly well. I cannot find any hard edges, no uncomfortable pressure points. This isn't just marketing speak. Honestly, everything is exactly as you'd expect from a RoseCraft knife. Compared to some of their other models that they've produced over the years, these two have a completely different feel. It honestly feels like the factory are really nailing it now in terms of finishing these products and the overall quality control. Now, they've always been superb, but these two in particular, they are honestly immaculate, and I can't find anything about them that I would consider, you know, anything less than perfect quality control wise. And I've got one of them out here in particular. This is the Cane Creek Jack, and this is my most used RoseCraft to date. You can see it's pretty much beaten up. It's been worn down a lot, used a lot, but I got it out because it's what I would also call very similar to a Coke bottle, and we're going to be comparing the two as we sort of go through the video. This is in the toasted white bone. That's a first from RoseCraft, and I absolutely love the job they've done on this. I'm really happy they left the natural white on the edges by the bolsters and then burnt it in towards the center, and it really sort of accentuates the sort of the swell centerness of this knife. We've got the beautiful steel club shield on there, nickel silver pins holding this together, and of course you have the standard stainless bolsters, integral liners, and stainless spring. Also has the classic D2 steel, which RoseCraft have been absolutely nailing. The edge retention is superb, never had any issues with chips or folding of the edge. You can see the model number on the back here and D2 steel and Andy's maker's mark, and the very classy RoseCraft stamp on the front. Now, the mechanism evaluation of this is just getting better and better as they go through. Some of the older ones, I don't want to use the word clunky, but it feels very much like, I don't know the right words to say. It's very, I think the only way to do it is to really hear it. It's sounding more and more like a traditional slip joint as they go along. Now, of course, some of the parts are CNC cut out, like the liners and the bolsters together, but it's starting to sound more like a traditionally built slip joint. It has that sort of dull thud on the close rather than like the ping it used to have on some of the original models. And I want to compare that with the swell center from the Cane Creek, because for me, this is also a Coke bottle, but just sort of a smaller version, and I'm so glad they brought out a larger version for it, because although this is fantastic and it's one of the ones I've used the most, I really do think that a larger version would have been better, and I finally have it, and that is absolutely fantastic. Beautiful clip point blade on here, nice heavy swedging. Build quality is fantastic, and I love the lined bolster at the top here as well. Honestly, this is just a superb knife. Now, with regards to pocket carry, despite the unique shape, this thing will disappear in your pocket. I've not found any issues with carrying it, but I always tend to carry mine in a slip. I've got one of MJ Hood's here. Sits in the slip beautifully in your pocket. You're never going to know it's there. And of course, the slip keeps your knife protected as well. And the brown micarta with it being a sort of a tougher material, this is the sort of knife I would generally just throw in my pocket, use and abuse daily, because you don't have to worry about the handle material cracking. It's just a perfect everyday carry, one that you can abuse and use. Now, this Coke bottle design isn't just for show. The flowing handle creates natural grip points that fit your hand instinctively. Specifically, this swollen out bit in the middle here, it fits between your two middle fingers and you get this perfect grip. Now, unlike some traditional slip joints with sharp edges and hard corners, you're not going to find this on this RoseCraft. The curvature eliminates hot spots where I've experienced with some other slip joints. Onto some of the specs of these knives here, and I've laid them out for you to see. So we've got just over a 7-inch full open and just over a 4-inch close, which leaving you the blade, specifically the cutting edge, which is great for the UK, being under the 3-inch legal limit, which is superb, meaning you can carry this every day in the UK without any issues whatsoever. And I'm going to be carrying this one today because I absolutely love it. So the price point, coming in at $60 in the States and £70 here in the UK, you're competing with the likes of Victorinox and Buck. But the unique design gives you something that neither of those brands offer. Conversation starter, value plus solid D2 steel performance. This isn't just a knife, it's a statement piece that stands out in any collection. RoseCraft has built their reputation on delivering solid value at budget-friendly prices. The Cumberland River shows they're willing to take design risks while maintaining their standards and quality. No marketing hype, just honest innovation. Both of these knives are available right now, and in the description box below I've linked where you can find them. You can save 10% off at the RoseCraft Blades website here using the code Slippy10, or if you head over to the Heine Haynes link, you can pick them up in the UK with next day shipping for £70. My final verdict on the RoseCraft Blades Cumberland River Coke Bottle. This unique design built with a solid action and D2 steel means it's designed to last and it will stand the test of time. But I'd love to know, what do you think about this design? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, but for me, this is going to be one that I'm going to carry and use for a long time. As always, carry traditional. I'm Slippy. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Peace out.